All right. So we're not going to have as fast of a game.
No, it's going to be...
It's going to be quick because it's Ned.
Yeah, it's going to be more patient on both players' parts. It's all going to be how IceKnight manages to get in versus Sephiroth's range. Because that's the one thing that is really key in this matchup is that you have to be efficient with how you can get your damage on Sephiroth. Because with Ned, he can just kind of sit back and just zone out all day with those aerials pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, the one good thing that Greninja really has in this matchup is that Sephiroth doesn't really have some like amazing out of shield options. So once you like get that pressure on Sephiroth, kind of get stuck in a hard place. Unless you're Ned and do footstool out of shield.
You say that Sephiroth does not have any out of shield options, but here's the thing. That's true. Sephiroth himself doesn't really have that great out of shield options, but Ned has that great out of shield options.
Yeah, I always forget that.
Because he's got that footstool tech in the back pocket.
Yeah. I know you can go like footstool into down air. I'm not too sure what else Sephiroth can do out of footstool.
He's got a couple of things. It's been a while since I've actually seen the footage that he's uploaded to his Twitter, but I do know that he's got a good amount in the pocket, and some that he's even said that he has not showcased in public yet. Which I like. That's the very old school FGC, save it for nationals kind of attitude.
Oh yeah, you don't want to reveal all your cards. Oh yeah. Especially at a local.
Oh yeah, like, it's a local.
Yeah. That's doing a great job of just like moving all around Greninja, which is kind of weird because Greninja's the one usually trying to move all around you.
Yeah, that with how Ned moves with Sephiroth,
oh my god,
that did so much.
That did like 35%, man. Why?
So anytime I...
Oh! Oh, my heart!
All IceKnight wanted to do was just chase him with up air.
No,
he just wanted a little damage. That's all he wanted.
You can't do that against Ned. Look at all this damage. You're down a whole stock against this crazy Sephiroth that goes for the weirdest options. Who thinks about that?
I mean, hey, you know, if it works, it works.
I mean, that's a different beast of his own. Look at his movement with Sephiroth. He's such like an amazing pioneer with a character. He's just like, you don't see any other Sephiroth go for this thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen it before with, in the Smash 4 days with this Cloud. He was always noted as one of the best moving Clouds in that game. Yep. So it's only natural that he kind of takes that movement prowess over to this kind of character in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, and it's no joke too with his character, especially when he gets that one wing, gets that third extra jump.
Oh yeah, that one wing is really when he showcases how to really schmoo with this character.
Oh no, he's getting hit with Shadow players.
Yeah, that's 3.
Oh, no shield. Too worried that I was going to get the shield break if he had the shield break there. Oh no!
He just gets, it's just right back in it. Oh! Oh, that was such a bad hand to be dealt, because even if Ned, because like Ned knew that was checkmate right there, because even if he survived that footstool down air, the curse was still on him. He would have activated by the time he got to the blast zone anyway. That was pretty much GG's in a handshake right there.
Yeah, I think he had 2 shadow flares on him, so even if he air dodged, one of them was gonna hit him. So he was dead no matter what. Dang, that's rough.
The way that he was able to just get that much shadow flare on IceKnight towards the end of that set right there.
I think IceKnight was just playing a little bit too panicky, especially when he was down that last stock. So if he just slows it down, kind of like how we did against Comet, right? We can see the same monster we saw the set before. So
yeah, you just gotta take it again, just one stock at a time.
Yeah.
Like, you know you're down, you know what you gotta do, just try to slowly work your way there.
Yeah, but it's so hard when you're talking about someone on the caliber of Ned. We're just, even with like a quote-unquote slower character, like he's still in your face, still making like all these great hitboxes that you have a hard time dealing with. It's gonna be tough. All right, is that gonna take it?
Oh yeah, that's gonna take it.
Light.
And did tech on that platform there and capitalize on that up smash.
Yeah, Sephiroth being very light to make it so much easier to get those stocks early. So I love how slow IceKnight's taking this right now. Oh no, Shadow Flare. This is where all the fun Sephiroth stuff begins. He almost died.
Yeah, not quite though. Small battlefield. big blast zones, saving up there, and manages to respond with a couple of up airs, getting him back in a percent window, because he's still in the lead. He's got the stock lead, and he's got a pretty decent amount of percent on Ned. So if he takes this stock, he's sitting very, very nicely now.
Yeah.
Again, it's all because he's starting to slow the game down, starting to play a little bit more to his strengths, getting time to get that offense started.
Oh, I think he went for an air, but that huge up air is just going to kill his time. So. All right. That, I mean, he's at the percent right now where IceKnight can just go for a down tilt into forward air, probably steal the stock if he's near the ledge.
He had the opportunity right there, but was facing the wrong way. Down tilt.
Does Greninja's up throw kill? I always forget.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that is his kill.
Oh,
He managed to block it.
I'm surprised. Probably missed time on that. That's supposed to be true. Probably a little too slow on his execution.
I'm about to say it is a tricky kind of timing for it. So I wouldn't surprise me if you're not on like 100% that there are gaps in that string.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also very short. Probably making it harder to get the conversion. Oh!
No, if it's got enough hitboxes, that counter, it is notorious for eating up a lot of different projectiles, but if it has enough hitboxes, it can make it through.
I did not know that. I thought Ned was going for the Giga Flare. He is going for the Giga Flare.
Shadow sneaked it, but of course nothing happens because it's Shadow Sneak.
Yep.
Oh, it's Substitute. Oh.
Oh, he fell out of the up smash. That would have killed him too. Ned is actually getting the footstools out of like shield. He just sometimes he just kind of hesitates to throw out the hitbox just to secure the stock. Pretty surprising.
That back air now finally taking that stock. So now Ned, one stock apiece, but with one wing, he can easily bring this back into percent range. Especially he's got the curses on him. Oh, a little bit delayed with the counter.
Here's the thing though, he keeps racking up percent on Greninja right now. He's going to lose one wing. Because he was at the stock deficit when he got it, so. At least I believe that's how Sephiroth works, but I could be wrong. Alright, not doing a great job. Brought it all the way back.
Oh, he dropped shield and the up tilt caught him. That's going to be 2-0 Ned now.
That's still the coolest win screen in the game.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, again, just he's got to find a way to put the brakes on.
No, he did a great job.
Yeah,
he did slow the game down, brought it to last hit. You know, especially compared to game one.
It's late game. It's all now trying to find gas in the tank as you get into the late game. Because early game, he's starting to adapt really well, starting to keep himself in contention. But as soon as you allow Ned to kind of have that space in order to get in, work his way in, that IceKnight.
That was an amazing. Oh no!
No, he's still good. He's still keeping it going.
IceKnight wants his stock.
I'm about to say, after that great conversion into that edge guard scenario, I would have absolutely wanted to end the stock right there.
Oh yeah.
That was a showcase. That was some good movement.
Oh, nice air dodge. He might have died.
I'm about to say, I know that the upward hit of substitution is stupid strong for some reason.
Yeah, I think. I just know, like, Ned was so high up if he didn't air dodge, and he's at 100%, and that Sephiroth being so light, more than likely would have died if he didn't air dodge there. So it was perfect on that to realize the situation. Oh, that saved him. Wait. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I misread that situation, but it's fine. Oh, going for the up tilt.
Oh, that was like the last hit of Water Shuriken, too.
Was that even the strong Water Shuriken? I didn't see him go for the whole charge.
Yeah, it looked like it was like maybe 3/4 of the way charged, but it's at that kind of percent, it was just strong enough to finish the job.
Yeah. Ned looking away to steal the stock. Sephiroth not having any kill burst kind of makes it more difficult. Got to go for a stronger option like forward tilt, up air.
Trade there not working, 185%, and finally with a forward air taking it. And that's the thing with IceKnight. As these longer sets go on, he's actually finding a lot of long survivability. He's been living up to 170, 160 plus consistently. And that's just kind of adds to the fatigue in this kind of set.
Yeah.
Because if you're living that long, it gets frustrating after a while. It's like living forever. I just want to stop that.
Yeah. I mean, Ned's been in this situation like hundreds and hundreds of times throughout his Smash career, so probably not as exhausting for him as it would be for IceKnight if he was put in this situation, but IceKnight's just showing that, you know, even though he's down 2-0, this is still very doable for him. Oh, had the read!
He had the right idea, but just a little bit too early on that F smash. Now just patient neutral F tilt, dislodging IceKnight.
What are you going for, Ned? Oh my god. That would have been sick if it worked.
Oh, wow, that collided with the Shadow Flare?
Nice catch on the up B. Ned was going for something a little bit too tricky. Didn't work out in his favor. IceKnight going to secure that with a forward air.
Up air sealing it out, getting the mid strong hit.
Oh. Went for the Comet Killer. Not going to work against Ned. Down throw, back air.
Good chase with the dash attack.
You barely see Ned ever use that option as Sephiroth. So when he does throw it out, he's probably going to connect more often than not. Does a lot of damage too.
Footstool. Nice.
No jump. Oh, no jump.
That's going to be it. Yep. Oh. And that is it. Ned taking it with a quick 3-0 and a handshake over IceKnight. But IceKnight with a third place showing, and again, he was the one that successfully defended the house
against the Wisconsin Invaders.
Yeah, so good stuff for IceKnight. So 1, 2, 3, all Chicago.
Yeah.
Love to see that. And now we get to see the rematch of Winners Finals.
Icon versus Ned.
Ned having a bit
Hard
of
time.
an uphill climb because this is it's six games versus 3, and Icon is definitely one to again steamroll his opponents pretty handily.
Yeah.
As we saw in the Winners Finals set. So
was it 3-0 against that in Winners Finals?
I believe it was 3-0. Yeah.
Wow.
You
know how many people could say they 3-0 Ned? Not many. I would probably count it on my hand.